Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 011, Arithmetic, Section 4.8, Problem 15. This is Section 4.8, Problem 15. It says Caroline bought a new graphing calculator for school. She was expecting to pay $120 for it. When she got to the register, it rang up for only $102 because it was on sale. What was the discount on the sale? So it was on sale, she didn't realize, but what was the sale? Was it 10% off, 15% off, 20% off? What type of sale are we talking about? So what I'd like to do is rewrite the important parts of the problem in the format A is P% of B. And if I can get it in that format, then I'll apply the formula A over B equals P over 100. So basically, how much did she get off on the calculator? It was $18 off, right? Because she was expecting to pay $120. She got it for $102. So if I subtract those numbers, 0 minus 2 won't go, so I'm going to borrow. The 2 gets crossed off, turned into a 1, and turn that 0 into a 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is nothing. So she got $18 off. So what percent of the 120 is that $18? That's what we have to do. So 18 is P% of 120. That's what I have to answer. Okay. The $18 she saved is what percent of the $120 non-sale price. So now that I have that, let's fill in this formula. So the A is 18. The is becomes an equals. The P is unknown, so it stays a variable. It is P. The percent turns into a 100. Under the 18, the B is 120. So here I have a fraction, an equation, and I can cross multiply. Now I can reduce this. The 18 over 120 reduces especially nice. So let me go ahead and reduce that. So let me leave the P over 100 on one side. And now 6 divides into 18 3 times. 6 also goes into 120. That's a bigger division. Pretend for a second you can't see the 0. 6 goes into 12 twice. Put the 0 back. 2 with the 0 next to it goes in 20 times. So now what I have is 3 over 20 equals P over 100. And if you didn't reduce it and you did it from this point, the non-reduced numbers, you would absolutely get the same answer. It's just that the smaller number is a little bit easier to deal with, so I'll do it. It's worth reducing for that reason. So now, if I multiply one way, 3 times 100 is 300. And that is equal to 20 times P, which is 20P. Now again, to find the answer, I want to isolate the P. I'm going to divide away the 20. I have 300 over 20 is equal to P. Now, you can do that division again if you have a teacher that allows you to use a calculator for class. You can do the numerator, 300, divided by the denominator, 20 equals, and you'll get it. And if your teacher does not allow you to use a calculator, you can just go ahead and divide. But this reduces so nicely that I can actually see the answer quicker than I could run it through the calculator, really. All you have to do first is you can cross off a 0 off the numerator and denominator. You're essentially dividing 10 into the numerator evenly, dividing 10 into the denominator evenly, leaving you with 30 over 2, which reduces nicely to 15, right? 30 over 2 is 15. So 15 is P. That's the discount. It was 15% off. So when Caroline went in to buy the calculator, she didn't realize it was on sale for 15% off. Happy surprise at the register, she got a little bit of a cheaper price.